Hey everyone, James with TFBTV. There's been a lot of speculation over the past few days about the new Glock 47. A lot of people have been passing around photos of it on the internet, talking about it, but nobody really knows what it is. In fact, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, when I first saw the picture of it, I said, okay, this obviously has a Glock 17 frame, and it looks like maybe a Glock 34 slide, so it's a Glock 34? I couldn't really tell what it was, but I knew that there was something special about it. Well, Glock got back to us and told us exactly what it is. Now, it's all part of a 3-gun contract with the Department of Homeland Security, in particular Customs and Border Protection. It's a 10-year contract worth $85 million, and CBP, DHS, asked for 3 specific Glock models. You've got a Glock 19 MOS that has some modifications. You've got a Gen 5 Glock 26 that also has some modifications. And then you have the mysterious Glock 47. Now, I feel like a lot of you are going to be disappointed when I tell you the rub with the Glock 47, but that's okay because this gun is almost certainly never going to make it to the civilian market. The Glock 47 has a 4.5-inch barrel, which is the same barrel length as a Glock 17. It's also got 17+1 capacity, and it accepts Glock 17, Glock 45, Glock 19X mags. So it's a Glock 17? Well, kind of, but not really. The catch with the Glock 47 is it is meant to be 100% parts compatible with a Glock 19. So I know a lot of people out there are probably groaning right now saying, oh, yet another Glock for no practical purpose. And maybe it isn't going to have a practical purpose for you, but think about it. If you're the Department of Homeland Security or any other big department, this is actually a pretty nice feature. You can have 2 separate sizes of handgun, the Glock 19 and the Glock 17 size, but you've got 100% parts compatibility. You basically can get Glock 17 performance, and you can have your agents or your officers carrying Glock 19s, but you've got parts compatibility between the two, so you don't need to buy separate components. That's actually fantastic, especially if you're talking about a big bureaucracy, right? The Glock 47 accomplishes this by basically being a Glock 17 frame, but having an upper rail area from the Glock 19. So there's a little bit of material shaved off, so it looks a little bit like a Glock 34 or Glock 35. So according to the information I have, you can swap Glock 19 slides and the Glock 47 slides between the frames, but interestingly, you cannot put a Glock 17 slide on the Glock 47. It has to be a Glock 47 slide or a Glock 19 slide. Now, we've seen this recently with another set of Glock pistols, the 43X and the 48. They use the same frame. The 48 just has a longer barrel and a longer slide. Now, it's a little bit different here because you're talking about a Glock 19 that has a smaller frame and a smaller upper with this Glock 17 / Glock 47 that's got the full Glock 17 grip. It just has a Glock 19 upper rail section and then a Glock 17 size slide. Let's run over the line of pistols real quick. All of them use Gen 5 features, that is the beveled and flared magazine well, NDLC coating, the Glock marksman barrel, and other features that I've gone over in videos in the past. So these are all Gen 5 guns, but they all have slight tweaks. First of all, they all come with Ameriglow Bold night sight. The Ameriglow Bolds are some of my favorite night sights. They use green vials and they've got a bright orange front sight that really grabs your attention. So I'm glad to see these used on all 3 of these guns. The Glock 19 is a Glock 19 MOS, that is an optics ready gun, so you can put an RMR. I'm really interested to see if they use that, by the way, like a micro red dot or a pistol red dot on it. But it has a removal of the half moon cut at the bottom of the grip, which you've seen on a lot of the Gen 5 guns. And remember, this 19 MOS has 100% parts compatibility with the Glock 47. The Glock 47 and Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS have modularity between both pistols. This means the complete upper slide and barrel from pistol 1 can be mounted on pistol 2, and the complete upper slide and barrel from pistol 2 can be mounted on pistol 1. Pistol 1 being the 47, pistol 2 being the 19. Now, as far as the Glock 26 that's part of the contract, there are some interesting features here. What they call the Glock 26 Mod1 uses a flared mag well, and it has an extended grip that varies from the current Glock 26 Gen 5. Interestingly, it also uses an 11-round magazine. Very interesting, because for the longest time, ever since its inception, the Glock 26 has used a 10-round magazine. It says here that the Glock 26 10-round magazine will fit inside of this Glock 26 Mod 1, but it won't seat. Finally, and here's something a lot of people noticed and commented about, which I thought was hilarious, because there was something a little bit off, a little weird from that picture that's been floating around. It has extended base plates to make it easier to remove the magazine if it gets stuck in your mag well. Kind of weird, looks kind of funny, but I guess I can see the merit of that. So there's been a lot of rumors circulating. You guys in the gun community, I love it. We're all, I'm included, worse than a sewing circle, right? A lot of gossip, a lot of innuendo, a lot of chat, and I wanted to finally put all that to rest with the official word from Glock and some unofficial pictures. We got some pictures from sources that emailed them in to us, and that's what I've been kind of interspersing throughout this video. So I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next week.